Hey guys. Surprise.
Nice clubhouse.
No, no, that's not how real life works. No. How's it going, everybody? It's Sickmat1c. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to touch on the Fast and the Furious franchise, Fast 9. The trailer was released, I don't know, probably a year ago, and it's been bothering me ever since. It kind of pisses me off, honestly. Recently, it's been released during the Super Bowl last week or 2 weeks ago, and I just wanted to set the record straight on it, on how I feel, and maybe, figure out what the hell's going on. But let's go ahead and get into it.
Dominic Toretto. You don't know me. You're about to.
I don't know where in the hell they get off bringing Han back. Now, if we're going to bring characters back just for the hell of it, why not Jesse, I felt more of a connection with Jesse than I ever did with Han, Only because I feel Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, the third one, garbage. Had nothing to do with anything, just garbage. They tied it all in because of Han. Now, he appeared in the movies after that, but as a prequel to that movie. Okay, fine. I can go ahead and say I'm okay with that because they had to go back. They messed up. They needed to tie it all in. Fine. But for us to get this far in this franchise, this series, and they bring him back, makes no sense to me. I'm a die-hard Fast and the Furious fan. I'm not saying I won't watch the movie. I'm just saying I don't understand over the years where they're going with this series. I mean, it went from racing cars and action pack on the streets to unbelievable shit that makes the Power Rangers look like they're actually real shit.
Let's do it, guys! Right. It's morphin' time!
Now, this Han deal, there's just no way. There's no way. We spent 3 movies fighting bad guys because they killed Han. And now I noticed in this trailer that the Shaw brothers, they don't appear in the trailer, and with good reason, because Shaw killed Han. We all saw it. Han blew up, and in the trailer he's got no scars, nothing on him. Years later, I get it, years later, but no. If you get blown up in a car, if you survive, you're gonna have burn marks all over you. You're gonna be fucked up. I don't get where the hell they're going with this. Now, with that said, it's alright if they bring him back. I mean, if they can explain how they're gonna bring him back and how they're not going to start a feud between Shaw if he ever shows back up, because Han wasn't anybody connected in a way that warranted getting killed by Shaw. He was after Dom. We all know that. But to bring Han back and to keep Shaw around makes no sense. This guy's talking about all he has is family. That's all he knows is family, which we're about to get into that here in a minute too. And to have one of his family members come back and keep the guy that supposedly killed him around makes no sense.
Must have meant something to him. When you find the guy that killed Han, what are you gonna do?
Words ain't even been invented yet.
Dom went to Tokyo and got Han after he died to bring him home to bury him. Let's not forget all the story plot holes in this movie now. So if we're bringing Han back, why not Giselle? I know they tried with Brian, Paul Walker, with his brother. They tried to digital form him back into the movie, but You know, all that is understandable why they can't bring him back. Now, why not any other character? We saw Vince die. Why doesn't Vince come back to life? And how many more wrestlers need to be in this movie? I don't get it. You know, Vin Diesel and The Rock had their feud, they're falling out outside of the movie. I get that. They don't want to be in the movies together anymore. That's where Hobbs and Shaw came from, which I never watched that one. To be honest with you, I don't feel a connection with those guys, so it makes no sense for me to follow that as part of this franchise. But why are we stopping here? Why not bring back everyone else that's died in the movie? You know, Cypher, Charlize Theron. What's next with her? Are we gonna find out that that's Dom's fucking half sister, or what the hell's going on with this movie? I don't get it. It really aggravates me because I'm so invested into this movie, and it's pretty much just getting thrown in the dumpster. Just a storyline.
You know I'd ride to the death with you.
Alright, so I'm not really so much of a romantic type of guy, like, for movies. I mean, I do like a lot of romantic movies, but they wouldn't be my first choice to watch. But this series, the Fast and Furious series, I feel, in my opinion, has the best love story. And we all know Dom and Letty have been going at it this whole time.
We have eternity in this moment.
You will never be alone again. I vow, wherever you go, I go. You ride, I ride. You fight, I fight.
With that said, she should know everything about him, just like he's shown in the movies to know everything about her. He did get a little bit of side piece, we all know that too, and he ended up having a kid. But with that said, where the fuck does his brother come into play? You know, they're gonna have a lot of explaining to do in this movie. It makes me mad, honestly. It pisses me off because they changed the storyline so much in a bad way, I feel, that it's just to put asses in seats. It's just, you know, let's throw Vin Diesel's name on this movie and we're gonna get people to watch it. A lot of people do that. You know, I like Vin Diesel's acting. You know, I watch pretty much all of his movies. There's a couple I haven't seen, but, you know, for this guy to preach about family and all this other shit throughout the movie, and his character changes so much, now he has a brother.
And mine just caught up to me.
Been a long time, Don.
Where the fuck did this guy come from? You know, and it's John Cena, obviously, you know, if you've seen the trailer, which I'm going to show you here, but John Cena. Are you
sure about that?
Yeah. You know, never saw him because that's John Cena, right? You can't see him. So it's just ludicrous for them to put that in there. Like, we're never going to understand. He lives his life a quarter mile at a time. All he knows is family. That's his way of living. And now he's got a brother, you know, a 40-year-old brother that we never known about. Fucking pisses me off.
I used to live my life a quarter mile at a time. But things changed. I'm a father now.
Oh, I know you are.
When you're down and low, lower than the floor.
I will say this, I am excited to watch the movie. I am. Only because I grew up watching these movies. You know, I was a teenager, like early teens when the first Fast and Furious came out. So I'm excited to watch it. There's a hell of a lot of HGH on screen at times, obviously.
Your whole life, you pushed yourself to be faster than Dom, smarter than Dom, stronger than Dom. But could you kill him?
A lot of steroids on screen at times, but hey, you know what? Whatever. You know, make good movies. I don't care. But the fact that the storyline is so fucked up, it blows my mind. You know, we all know that Paul Walker lost his life in a car accident, and they had to change the story that way. But this whole, you know, unbelievable 007 type fucking movie that they're coming up with, that cars can fly.
Hold on.
Tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. There's no bridge!
Oh, hell no.
It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, what's next? What's Fast and the Furious 10 going to be about? Because I'm pretty sure there's a 10 movie contract deal, if not 11 movies. So what are they going to do? Go on SpaceX and fucking go to Mars and fucking fight aliens over there? I mean, I don't understand where they're going with this. They're pushing the limits on. I mean, in this trailer, this motherfucker gets hit by a car and he's just fine. Like a flying car hits him on top of another car. Like, this shit don't work. Have you guys done some extreme shit? And have you tried to jump off the top of the stairs? You're not going to be okay. Trust me. If you got to fly the stairs, jump from the top to the bottom and see if you're all right. These motherfuckers are flying out of fucking 100-story buildings, flying around, and they're just getting up and walking away. How many times has someone died in this movie, supposedly, and come back? You know, we've all seen Dom die, I don't know how many times. He comes back. Power of love brings him back. Like, okay, try this shit in real life. I bet there'll be a lot of motherfuckers on the news. Tragic story today. These motherfuckers died because they fucking jumped off the top of the fucking stairs 2 stories. Like, come on, man, just be realistic. The first Fast and the Furious movie, I praise that movie because that movie set the whole tone for the rest of the movies. Should they have stopped by now? How they've gone with the franchise, they should have stopped, because the movie is getting worse and worse as they go on with different movies. If they would have stuck closer to the storyline and did some background on the first movie and went from there slowly, it would have been 100 times better in my opinion. But like I said, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna, you know, probably buy it because I usually buy all of them anyways, but I'm just really pissed off for the fact that this movie makes no damn sense for the trailer. Makes no sense at all. I guess with all that said, we'll just have to see how the movie is when it comes out. We'll see how many times Tyrese is hungry and is just looking for some food, or screams his fucking head off like a little girl.
My ass is in fuego!
I don't understand why his character is like that. I don't get how Tej is some computer wizard genius now. When he was in the second Fast and the Furious, when we first met him, he was just a hustler. He just was making money. There was nothing that screamed technical anything, you know, about his abilities. He was just collecting money. But he's a wizard now. I don't know. We'll see how long this can last, but I'm very disappointed in how this franchise is going. But we'll see. Till next time, this is Sickmat1c, just giving you my opinion. Peace.
I will always be in your heart.